Good morning, guys, and welcome to Revin Auto 717. Just wanted to give you guys a update on the Regal. Was currently trying to roll my fenders. Oh, sorry, there's a guy going by. I was currently trying to roll my front fenders, so I'm going to kind of show you what I was working with. And I learned don't buy cheap crap on eBay, aka China fender roller. So I did that, and I kind of learned my lesson on that. So I'm going to show you what I did and how much it sucks. Okay, so a while back I rolled the rear fender back here to clear the 275s. It was rubbing a little bit, so I rolled this fender really nicely, and it worked good, worked great. And then I went to the front fender, and this thing's a piece of crap. Let's just put it that way. There was a plastic nut here that completely broke off, and now I'm using vice grips to hold it on. And maybe I'm not doing this correctly or something, but I don't even have enough travel in this thing to get the wheel out here to where it needs to go to roll my fender. So currently trying to figure out what I want to do. And I was also looking at the brakes and the caliper. It's a little pitted. It could actually probably need some new brake rotors. But I'm going to probably check everything and try to grease everything. And then I was looking at the exhaust under here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can see that they just kind of ran it underneath the transmission cross member and then ran it back, and then they kind of jetted it back in there, the back, and then put mufflers in. So it's true dual exhaust. It doesn't even, there's no X or anything. I don't know if you can see that, but you can see how they ran it. So I'm trying to figure out what the heck I want to do, if I want to mess with it or not. I do have some single chamber Flowmasters sitting in the box. So that is something that I can do if I want to. And I can show you those are brand new. Here's actually the tire, 255, and I was actually looking online to see if I could get a Cooper Cobra, and then get one for like 235 60 15s, I believe, is what I was looking at. So I'll kind of show you here. Here's the single chamber that I bought on online. I forget what website I bought it on, but so that was that. That is 2.5 inch, both inlets. It's center straight through. So I got to figure out if I want to mess with the exhaust or just kind of keep it how it is. But I was also, what else was I? Oh yeah. So I was also looking at how they have the brake booster line, and I'm not really sure what this is on there for, but I'm going to get a new pipe, piece of rubber, and I'm going to just run it straight into and see if that helps with my brakes. I'm going to try that first, but definitely I could use some new rotors. These are pitted up and everything, and they're not looking the best. So, but it does look like it has brand new Edelbrock shocks on it, so that's not too bad. It really does need cleaned up and painted and all that good stuff, but everything doesn't look too bad on it. I mean, just has a little bit of surface rust, but you can see how the tire's been rubbing here and there and everywhere, it seems, on this. So I mean, I know the front tires are really big on this car, so, or a little bit too big, I should say. So I might try to move stuff out of the way, but it doesn't really look like too much stuff moves around here. So I'm going to mess with it a little bit and kind of show you my progress. So here we go. Good evening, guys. I know this is going to be a couple different videos I've been making. This video is just kind of give you an update on the Buick Regal. Got it basically everything that I could think of done to it. So I'm just kind of getting all the minor details straightened out for it. So I just wanted to kind of get you up to speed on everything that I've done through it. going through it, and I'm just going to kind of roll off and show you everything that I did. I didn't really want to go through the motion of showing it all. It was kind of boring, minute stuff, so I'm just going to go along here and show you everything that I did. So here we go. Okay guys, so here's the Buick. In the engine bay, I didn't really do too much to it. I did fix the distributor. I turned it, rotated it clockwise one tooth, so I could set the timing a little bit more advanced. I think it's at 14 or 15 degrees right now. So I think it's running pretty good. I'm going to take it to my neighbor. He has a little bit better timing light than I do, and I can get the advanced timing set for it around. So I'm going to talk to him about that and try to get that all figured out. But right now I just have the base timing at like 14 to 15 degrees. But I don't have the timing marks only go up to I think 12 or 14. So I'm just kind of estimating right now. But my neighbor has a really nice timing light that's all digital and kind of is really nice. So I'm going to go over there and see if he can help me get the base timing and then get the advanced timing set properly. So right now it's running pretty good. So I did that. I fixed that. And then I have, I'm not, for all the people that, or this is the first time showing the video, it's a 383 stroker. It's a later Chevy 350. And this is originally how I got it. I've been fixing it up, in a couple episodes, just trying to do a very mild fix up. I painted the top here, and you can see that it was originally, this was a quarter vinyl back here, and I turned it into a Grand National, I guess. Got windows from a Grand National and the rear trim from a Grand National, and actually just put these in tonight. So it turned out really, really nice. And then this panel you had to get from a Grand National. It's a little bit different. It has this jets out, that way you can slide the trim in there. But everything else, I still have to get a wheel to try to get this off. I was trying to work at it, and it scratched a little bit from me just trying to compound it out and use Google, and so it just wasn't working. So I'm going to try to get a eraser wheel for that. But so I painted it, and this is actually Plasti Dip. If you guys ever mess with that, this is probably about $40 worth of Plasti Dip on the top part of the car. And then today I got rid of there is a, let's see if I have it still. Maybe I threw it away. Yeah, I think I threw it away. But there was a Buick Regal, or there was a Buick emblem that stuck up right here, and I got rid of that. So that was gone. And then I put new plugs in it. The plugs that I had in before, I didn't have the timing set, and I fouled them. I fouled a couple of them. So I got all new, I think AC Delco or something. I forget what kind of plugs they were, but went to Advance and got new plugs for it. So they're brand new plugs, and that's running really good. So going to the interior here, when I got it, the whole interior was blue. I put new black carpet in, and the seats, all I did was I dyed the seats black. And then I have my son's car seat in the back, but I have the back seats all painted black and everything, so looking good. And then I'm still waiting currently for my LED lights. Hopefully they should be in this week. But I have oil pressure, volts, and water temp, and then I have my tack gear, and I just got my lights. Can't really see because I have the light on my camera, but I have the actual lights for the car, the headlights, and the gauge lights tied into my aftermarket gauges here, so it makes it nice. And then the tack is properly working. What else did I do? Oh yeah, And then also there was, this side was rubbing, and I pulled the tire off, checked everything, and I found that this piece here, which kind of goes in here, it was rubbing really, really bad. You can see here, it was rubbing through a little bit. So I took that out. You can kind of see I took that out, and then I bent this up a little bit. So I got rid of that a little bit, just bent it up. So I did that, and then in the back here, it was rubbing. So I'm just gonna leave it. I might have to, if I have to, I might cut this out. But so I might have to do that. If I have to do it, I will. And then in the back, it is 275, 55, 15s on the back, and I did have to roll the fenders. It was really easy to do, but I did have to roll the fenders to clear the tires from going over bumps. I did that on both sides here. What else did I do? Not too much else. It was pretty easy. Oh, I got a different antenna. I got a little shorty, black shorty antenna from Advance. I think it was like 20 bucks. So then here's the other side. And I did, when I got it, it had the heater core AC unit all in there, and none of it worked, and there was no AC unit on the car. And I couldn't get the heat to work, so I don't know if the motor was shot, the blower motor was shot, but I just decided to get rid of everything, and I just put a panel in, painted it black, and called it a day. The only thing that I really need to do is make a piece here and kind of finish this, and then I can put the weather strip back up on there, and that'll be done. And I did change out, there was the plastic overflow tank that sat here, and it had a hole in it, so I just got a aftermarket black one. So I put that in. Has a new battery. The other thing I did do, I'll show you. I got new headlights for it. Just trying to get everybody caught up to speed. But I have showing me installing all this in prior videos, but I did put new headlights in the front. I just did eBay. They were like 40 bucks for all 4 of them. Currently looking for the side marker lights. I'm gonna get a set of those yet. This side's not too bad. It's the passenger side that's pretty bad. It's missing the chrome piece, you can see. So, but other than that, everything is looking pretty good. And I can show you it starts up. Now that I say that, it probably won't freaking start, but yep, like I said. You can see it runs pretty good. So, it's running pretty good. I just want to fix the gauge lights in there, and actually here you can be able to see it now. You can see I have the gauge lights tied in. You can't even see the dash lights here. They're so dim. So I'm gonna, hopefully my LED lights will come in and I can put those in, and then everything will be kind of good. Just at night you can hardly see what the speedometer is. So, but it sounds pretty good. It has long tube headers to 2 1/4 inch pipe, and then goes to some quiet mufflers. I think they're like, shoot, I can't think what mufflers they are, but they're pretty quiet mufflers. I can kind of show you what they are here. So that's that. But I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It is going to soon be for sale. I'm gonna move on to another car here in a little bit. So I'm just gonna probably try to flip this one and then buy another one, and I'll try to probably do a reveal when I sell it. So, but I'm probably gonna take this to work tomorrow, so I'll kind of show you a little video of me driving it to work. So just have a couple little things yet to do to it, but I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I'll get a little bit better video of it in the morning when it's bright out. So just wanted to give you guys an update on the Buick Regal. I know it's kind of been a long, boring ride with me, but hopefully we'll have a little bit of fun with it before I get rid of it. So, but here it is, and just wanted to kind of give you an update. So, please like my video, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. So, thank you. Bye.